Hey everyone, welcome back to Financial Future. Some new information was just released, and unfortunately, it looks like Social Security checks are getting a downgrade. I've got all the details and a full breakdown of what this means for millions of people living on fixed income. Before we dive in, can I ask a huge favor? If you find this video helpful, please hit that thumbs up button below. It really helps support the channel and ensures that more people see this important information. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all things Social Security, financial updates, and benefits news. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's get into it. Okay, so earlier today, a new report was released, and unfortunately it's not the news we hoped for. This directly impacts millions of fixed-income beneficiaries. Yes, I'm talking about those receiving Social Security benefits, SSDI, SSI, and even VA benefits. That's over 70 million people who rely on these checks every month. The information we received today isn't exactly encouraging, and I want to break it down for you. So, what's going on? Essentially, the inflation data for August came in lower than expected, which isn't good news for the upcoming cost of living adjustment, or COLA. Here's the deal: inflation, as measured by the Consumer Price Index (CPI), is released monthly. But more specifically, for those of us tracking Social Security benefits, we need to look at the CPIW, the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. It's one of the primary metrics used to determine the COLA for Social Security. In July, the CPIW was at 2.9%, and now, in August, it has dropped to 2.4%. This is a significant drop, and unfortunately, it means that the COLA increase expected for 2025 is also dropping. Previously, experts were predicting a COLA increase around 2.6% or more. But with this new data, we're looking at something closer to 2.3%, maybe even 2.2%. And remember, we still have one more month of data to be released. It's not set in stone yet, but it's clear that the increases people were hoping for are becoming smaller and smaller. If you've been watching my channel, you know I often describe this as putting together a puzzle. We get 3 key pieces of data leading up to the final COLA decision, and right now, we have 2 of those pieces. So, while the final number isn't official yet, it's becoming clear that we're heading toward one of the smallest COLA increases in recent years. And it's frustrating because even though inflation is slowing, prices are still high, especially for things like groceries, gas, and rent. Let's put this in perspective. Inflation may not be rising as fast as before, but prices haven't come down either. So, even though the CPI says inflation is easing, most of us are still paying those elevated prices, and a smaller COLA increase means less money to cover those expenses. Unfortunately, this leaves millions of people feeling stuck in a difficult situation, paying more for necessities without a big enough boost in their benefits to keep up. Now, we still have one more piece of data to go, the September inflation report. Could we see a surprise increase that brings the COLA up? It's possible, but based on the trend we're seeing right now, it doesn't look promising. I'll be keeping a close eye on it, and will make sure to update you all as soon as the final decision is made. So what can we do? At the end of the day, while we can't control the COLA, we can stay informed and prepared. I'll continue bringing you updates as they come, and I'll be sharing tips and strategies on how to make the most out of your benefits in these tough times. Remember, you're not alone in this. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you found this information helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video with more details on how to navigate your financial future.